Are you wowed by whales? Are you crazy about crocodiles? Well, here's a guy who's zany about zebras, our wild guest master, Neil Crone.
Hey, ho, hello. Hello, beavers. Hello, Beatles. Hit the Beatles. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Wild Guests. I'm Neil Crone. I'll be helping you along in our trek through the jungle of knowledge today. We have two very, very intrepid teams, the Beavers and the Beatles. Hey. And you better be very sharp today indeed, because we have got a whole bunch of questions for you based on just about every kind of animal imaginable, some of which even I have never heard of, and as you know, I was raised by wolves.
And you look like it.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, indeed. So you better be very, very sharp today, because we're going to be having a great time. We're going to learn some things along the way. We'll have lots of fun, and as always, we have some very valuable prizes for our contestants here.
Yay.
Okay, so everybody hang on tight. So without any further ado, let's meet some of our teams. Over here we have the Beavers with their team tamer, the lovely and loony Linda Verry. Okay, how you doing?
Hi, Neil. I'm great. We just wanted to know that the Beavers are ready to go. Our teeth are not only sharp, but our minds are going to be sharp today, too.
Good stuff.
And I'd like to introduce you to my teammates today, Joseph and Lila. Tell you a little bit about Joseph. He's 10 years old. He enjoys playing soccer, and he's a very good tennis player. He's going to teach me after the show.
Right.
He has a cat, it's a black and white cat named Vita.
Vita.
And he just loves all animals.
Well, that's good. That'll help you out a lot. Well, welcome to the show, guys, and good luck to you, okay?
And I wanted to tell you a little bit about Lila.
A little bit about Lila?
We don't want to forget about Lila with the gorgeous hair.
Oh, we couldn't forget about Lila.
Lila is a girl guide, and
Well.
she loves all animals as well. She has an adorable hamster named Hammy, and he looks like me. And she really wants to do well today, and she's very excited about the show.
Well, good luck to you guys, okay? Your opponents over here are pretty sharp, too. They are the Beatles, led
We're
by
the Beatles.
the Liz Taylor of the jungle, Mairlyn Smith.
Oh, thank you, and I've lost so much weight. Okay, now on my side, I have Michael and I have Dana.
Hi, guys.
And Michael is 11 years old, and he's a sports enthusiast. He likes soccer, but he's really excellent at hockey, and one day he wants to play with the Detroit Red Wings, right? And
Terrific.
Dana over here likes riding ponies, and she likes Dumbo the elephant, and when she grows up, she wants to be a pediatrician.
Well, terrific,
Here's
guys.
my
Listen.
Beatle team.
Wonderful, welcome.
Yes.
Terrific, okay. Now, a little bit about you, just so you know who you are and how you might want to play, okay? Just give a little description about your Beatles and the Beavers. Now, Beatles are very interesting. There are over 35,000 varieties of beetles, okay? And they are the largest group of insects descended from marine ancestors. They're found everywhere except the sea, okay? Now, beavers, alrighty?
Yeah.
Beavers come from a large family as well. They are called Rodentia, and they comprise 32 families and 2,000 living insects. They are the largest group of mammals. Beavers are at best known for their dam building abilities, and that might make some architects green with envy. They can
They're
do all
jealous
kinds of
of us,
things. Yes,
sure.
indeed. And let's meet our studio audience. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Okay, good to have you along. Let's go over to the big board now and find out how we play Wild Guess. Come on, here we go. Alrighty, Wild Guess is very, very simple. Learn how the score is. So simple, even I know how to do it. We are basing our questions on 6 different categories of questions: living proof, triviology, creature feature, call the wild, catnips, and monkey business. Okay, now the first question in every category is worth 30 points. Now, if for some reason you don't answer that question correctly, you can take a
Wild
guess.
absolutely, okay, and that's worth 20 points. But use that wild guess wisely, because if you don't get that correct, then your opponents get a chance to answer the question for 10 points, okay? So be very, very careful of that. Catnips, the scoring is a little different, and I'll talk about that later on, because we may have a sudden death tie-breaking buzzer match in our catnip category. So listen to me, all right? So let's get things moving right away. The Beavers won our coin toss backstage, so they have earned the right to go first on today's program, and you're going to be answering a living proof question right off the bat. So here we go. You're going to see some footage of 4 animals very shortly, and I'll ask you to pick the animal that is different from the rest. Here we go. 3 of these 4 animals have 4 toes on each foot and are called even-toed ungulates. Sounds like a guy who took my parking space this morning. Which of the following is an odd-toed ungulate with 1 toe on each foot? Would it be the buffalo? Would it be a mountain goat? Would it be a wild horse? There he is. Or would it be the muskox? There's the muskox.
It's a tricky question.
Okay, Beavers, you have 1, 2, 3, or 4 to choose from. How will they begin this game?
Thinking about it, Neil.
Lila and Joseph putting their heads together. They're
Okay, we've made a
almost
decision.
sure.
They are going with number 2.
Number 2, the mountain goat. Uh-oh, that buzzer means that's the incorrect answer. I'm sorry. You can take a wild guess. Do you want to try it?
Go for wild guess? Yep.
They're going for it for 20 points. Okay, let's see how well they do. The intrepid beavers sinking their claws into this one.
Well, we're thinking we've got a decision. What do you think?
We're looking for that odd-toed ungulate. That's a tongue
Gee,
twister.
I hope we find him.
Okay, they've made a big decision. Number 4, the muskox.
Oh, and there's the buzzer again. That means your opponents, the Beatles, get a crack at it for 10 points.
Which one? Okay, we think it is. They think it is number 3, the wild horse.
Well, in fact, it is the wild horse for 10 points. The Beatles move ahead in today's game. Once upon a time, about 50 million years ago, the horse had 4 toes. Today it has only 1, and therefore earns the title odd-toed ungulate. Somehow I think Black Beauty sounds nicer than that. Okay, let's keep moving then. Some more living proof. This goes over to the Beatles. Your chance for the first time. Here we go. Watch this. Most reptiles never utter a sound. Which of the following 4 reptiles is often heard roaring like a lion? Is it the Galapagos tortoise? There he is. Is it the land iguana? And there's the land iguana. Is it the alligator?
Yeah.
Or is it, in fact, the snapping turtle? There's the snapping turtle. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4, Beatles? Which of those reptiles is roaring like a lion?
Okay, we think it is number 3, the alligator.
Well done. That's correct, guys. Yes, indeed. During the breeding season, male alligators quarrel amongst themselves, roaring and fighting. Sometimes there's great chain fights and stuff. It's hideous things. Okay, back over to the Beavers again now for moving into our Triviology category. Here we go. So watch this beautiful bird in action, okay? You're looking at a red-headed woodpecker. Scientists tell us this bird pecks away at trees at an amazingly high rate of speed. How fast in kilometers per hour does a red-headed woodpecker peck? That's hard to say 3 times fast.
I'll bet it is.
Would it be 100 kilometers per hour, 20 kilometers per hour, 60 kilometers per hour, or 40 kilometers per hour? Beavers, what do you think?
Okay, they're going to discuss this, Neil.
That's a tough question, a very tough question.
Oh, well, they've made a quick choice. They're going with number 4.
I think it was number 4, 40. Uh-oh, you got the buzzer on that one.
Go with the wild guess.
Will a wild guess take place here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
they're
go
going
with
to
the
go
wild
for
guess
it.
again.
Okay,
They're
what do
gonna
you
go
say,
for it.
guys? We know it is not number 4.
Look carefully now.
Tick, 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 tick.
Okay.
Quickly now.
Okay, they are going with number 3, 60 miles an hour.
Oh, and that is also incorrect, so the Beatles get a shot at it now for 10 points. It's a 50-50 decision.
That's decided? Okay, hold the number up. They've decided that it's number 1, 100 kilometers.
Oh, and I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. The answer,
I
in
guess
fact,
it's
is
20.
20 kilometers per hour. When a red-headed woodpecker's beak hits the bark of a tree, it is traveling at roughly 20 kilometers per hour or 13 miles per hour. Okay? And Mairlyn, look at there we are. There's the woodpecker there, pecking away. Look at that.
Kind of looks like Mairlyn a little
It's
bit.
a gasoline-powered beak. Mairlyn, you have something to tell our audience, do you not?
Yes, we do. We have a true and false question for you. Up to 20 million free-tailed bats have been counted in a single cavern in San Antonio, Texas, known as the Bracken Caves. What do you think? Is it true or is it false? 20 million bats.
Our Wild Guess winners and team runners-up will each receive family passes to African Lion Safari.
Thrill to the animal shows and safari through the exciting world of African wildlife.
And family passes to Marineland Niagara Falls, where you will find a world of fun and entertainment, world famous for spectacular marine shows featuring killer whales, dolphins, and sea lions.
In addition, our 2 team winners will each receive a set of hit sticks, a new electronic drum system that allows you to play them in the air.
And Pictionary, charades with a difference. Guess words from another player's wild sketches to play this fun, fast game for 3 or more players.
Our winners will also receive a limited edition VHS home video cassette of Baby Animals, an award-winning hour-long special by Keg Productions.
The team players with the highest overall score at the end of our 26-week series will each receive a 1-week family vacation at Stanton House on beautiful Sparrow Lake, one of Canada's finest resorts, a vacation the entire family will enjoy.
Guess.
You're not telling me that many bats hang around in one place, are you?
Okay, you're doubting that 20 million bats hang around in this cave. It's a single cave in Bracken, and that's in Texas. And is it true or false? It is true. Yuck.
Yuck.
True.
20 million bats. They're Mexican free-tail, and they like hanging around in big crowds.
Well, we love rock concerts, I guess. Yeah, sure, okay. Well, it's time for our Wild Guess Limerick of the Week, a very special event with us here already, and we have a limerick based on Beetles and beavers today. Yes, the crowd always loves these, okay?
Oh, yes.
Listen up, folks. Beetles skim across the water. On twigs and leaves they munch. But get too close to a beaver dam, Beetles, and you'll end up for lunch. Oh, there you go.
I love those food jokes.
A little
Neil.
tip for our beetles and beavers today. All right, let's meet our beetles today, shall we? We have Dana and Mike with us. How you doing, guys? Good stuff. Okay, now we have some very interesting things to talk about today, don't you? Mike, you're a big sports nut, aren't you? You're into hockey?
Yes.
You want to play hockey when you get older? Be a professional hockey player, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, like Gretzky?
Yeah.
Well, you want to go to LA and relax, or
No, I want to play in Detroit.
Detroit?
Yes.
Why Detroit?
I don't know, they're my favorite team.
Yeah, good stuff. Who's your favorite player?
I don't really have one.
Uh-huh, yeah. You like Gretzky?
No, not really.
Oh, really? Whoa, whoa, boy, what do you know? Okay, and Dana, you have 3 nicknames. That's very strange. What are your nicknames?
Big Danes, Spoofer, and Sport.
Sport. So you just sort of pick and choose. How'd you end up with 3 nicknames?
Well, my dad named me all of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and whenever he wants to call her, he just picks a different one and yells, "Come on, Big Dane." That's what he says. Right?
Okay, well, come on, Big Dane, and see if you can answer these next questions, because we're moving into the creature feature. You guys are going to have to work hard now, okay? This is for you. Here we go. Look up at the board there, the creature feature. Okay, here we go. I'm going to describe a party animal that you'd keep out of even your worst enemy's house, all righty? And I want you guys to pick him out, all right? One of the following animals can be found in southern Asia and northeast Africa. It has become extremely unpopular because it enters graveyards and eats human remains. Yeah. Its chattering call sounds similar to that of a devil, or to that of a human, sorry. Which of the following animals am I describing? Is it the Tasmanian devil, the coyote, the hyena, or the jackal? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4. The Beatles enjoying a 40-point lead right now.
Okay, we've got an answer. Okay,
Heads
they're
together.
going with number 4, the jackal.
The jackal? Oh, you got the buzzer on that one, but you do have a wild guess
guess.
chance. You gonna take it?
Yeah.
Our heads are
okay.
nodding. Okay, go
All right.
for it, guys. Good luck to you.
Chatting. Which one do you think? Quick. Tick, 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 tick. Got a lot of gray mass brain matter going here.
Yep.
Okay,
can
you guys.
just see it spraying
Okay.
around.
That old
Okay,
Tasmanian
hits
devil.
with the quick. Number
And they're gonna pick
3.
number
the
3,
hyena.
and you are right. Well done. Yes, indeed, the hyena. 20 points for you. The hyena feeds mainly on the remains of dead animals which have been hunted and
Charming.
discarded by larger animals such as lions. You think you just send out for burgers or something instead. Okay, there he is. There's a hyena there. My goodness. Alrighty. Our next creature feature goes over to the beavers, all right? So you
Okay,
get
we're
ready.
getting ready
Your
for you,
chance
Neil.
to get on the board. Here we go.
Okay, here's for us.
One of these birds is very good at catching fish. Which of the following birds are trained by Japanese fishermen to catch fish? Imagine that. Is it the trumpeter swan? Is it the cormorant? Is it the blue heron, or is it the ostrich? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? A fish-catching bird. A chance for
Okay,
the beavers
they
to
come
get
up
back
with
in the
an
game
answer?
here.
We'd like to go with number 3.
The blue heron? Oh, you know what that sound means? Is it wild guess time?
Do you want to go for a wild guess? Well, we're going to be brave and we're going for a wild guess.
Let's do it then.
Okay.
Heads are going together again. They want to be very careful now, because if they blow this,
They're
The
going
Beatles
with
get it.
number 2.
and you're right, it is the cormorant. Yes, indeedy. A very interesting story, actually. By placing a leather collar around the
good.
neck of the cormorant, Japanese fishermen catch quite a few fish with this bird's help. There he is there, swimming around and diving down for some fish. Interesting. You can train those things to catch fish. Very bizarre.
We could
Okay.
train you like that, Neil, someday. You never
Well,
know.
maybe you could. Why not? Okay, it's time to move into our Triviology segment, and this one is for the Beavers. Okay?
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Here we go. This is a Triviology report. That's right. You're looking at a male hooded seal. Here he comes. When full grown, this animal measures 3 meters or 9 feet. How much do you think it weighs?
Ew.
Would it weigh 409 kilograms, 103 kilograms, 1,005 kilograms, or 3,060 kilograms? Quite a choice there. The male hooded seal.
Okay.
How big does he get?
They're going with number 3.
Number 3, I think 1,005. That's incorrect, guys. How about a wild guess? What do you
Would you like to
say?
go for another wild guess? Okay, they're going to be brave. They're going for another wild guess. Number 2.
Number 2. Oh, that buzzer means it goes back over to the Beatles, and they get a chance at it now for 10 points.
Okay, and they're going with...
Getting a 50-50
Which
shot
one?
here.
Okay, they're going with the big one, the 3,000 kilos.
Oh, nobody got this one. It seems it's 409 kilos is the correct answer. Yeah, when fully grown, an adult male hooded seal is 3 meters or 9 feet long and weighs 409 kilos or 900 pounds. There he is there.
That's a big fella.
Yeah, he's a big seal. Yes, indeedy. Okay.
Wonder what he eats
Why don't
for
we
lunch.
take some time right now, and we'll meet our beaver family over here. Okay, how you doing, guys?
I think
You've
we're
got
pretty sharp today. We're
Lila
coming
and
up
Joseph?
there. Yeah.
Okay, listen, you guys have some pets, do you? Yeah, what kind of pets do you have, Lila?
I have a hamster.
A hamster? Yeah. And what's his name?
Hammy.
Is it a he or is it a she? You don't know, eh? That could be your next science project, finding out. Okay, Joseph, how about you?
I have a cat.
A cat?
His name is Vita.
Vita. Does that mean anything? Is that,
So exotic.
yeah, it sounds like a nice name, Vita. Yeah. Is it a boy or girl or a boy cat or a girl cat?
A boy.
A boy cat. Nice long hair? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? If you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
A dolphin.
A dolphin?
Oh,
Yeah. How
that'd
about
be
you,
great.
Lila?
Koala bear.
A koala bear. Okay, well, you're beavers today, okay? And you got your work cut out for you because you get 20 points to 60 points. You got to get hustling, okay?
We're going to saw through that wood and get to those answers.
Alrighty, okay, so let's move on then. We're going into the Call the Wild segment now. This is a very interesting one. You got to use your ears, okay, Beatles? This one is for you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Perk up your ears. You're going to hear the call of a mystery animal, and I'll give you 4 possible animals to choose from. After that, the animal will be revealed on your monitors in action. So listen to this. Okay, the sound you just heard was made by an animal living in the barren Arctic tundra. This animal eats a variety of small animals such as lemmings, ground squirrels, mice, and birds. Was it a snowy owl, an Arctic fox, a polar bear, or a weasel? What do you think, Beatles? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Their heads together there. Oh, Dana's smiling like she knows something.
Okay, they think it's number 1, the snowy owl.
Well, she must have known something because that's correct. Yes, it was the snowy owl. Yes, indeed. The snowy owl is one of the most powerful owls, and he certainly gets around. In fact, during the winter months, some snowy owls migrate as far south as California, Bermuda, England, and France. Okay, well done.
Whoa, fancy.
All right, another call of wild. This one's for you guys, Beavers, so
Okay.
listen up. Here we go. Listen to this. Okay, the sound you just heard was made by another bird who gets around, living near ponds, streams, or swamps across North America. This bird uses down plucked from its breast to build its nest. Is it a downy woodpecker, a snowy owl, a wood duck, or a Canada goose? What do you think, Beavers?
They're thinking about it.
Lila and Joe are putting their heads together. They're going to think it hard.
They're going with number
Number 1, the downy woodpecker. Oh, you know what that means? That means it's wild guess time. You want to try it, guys?
Yep,
Okay,
we're going
good
for the wild
stuff.
guess.
Good luck to you.
Okay, which one?
For 20 points, a wild
Okay,
guess.
is that your choice? That's fine. They
Number
picked number
3?
3?
Well, you're absolutely right for 20 points. You're back in the game, Beavers. Okay. Yes, the wood duck is sometimes referred to as the Carolina duck or the summer duck. They live on plants floating on the surface of the water, or they feed on the bottom when the water is shallow. And that's his call. Isn't that strange? Okay.
Sounds like
Now,
a
we're running a
violin.
little bit short on time, so we're going to zip past our catnips, and we're going to be running right into monkey business after Linda poses this question.
Well,
to our
I have a true or false for all of you there out in the audience. The largest living rodent is a capybara, or water hog. It lives in South America. Is that true or false? Think about that. I'll give you the answer in just a second. So we've asked you about the true or false question. What do you think your answer is? Well, it's true. Oh, yes, that capybara has a head and a body length of 4 feet. And get ready for this. It can weigh as much as 250 pounds.
Oh, boy, that's wouldn't fit in my beaver cage, I guess, or my hamster cage. No, okay, beavers, it's now time to quit monkeying around and go for the big bananas and monkey business. This is for you. Here we go. I'm going to show you an animal doing something very bizarre, kind of a weird behavior, and I want you to tell me what he is doing, okay? Listen up now. Here we go. You're looking at an Arctic fox. There he goes. He's vigorously pawing at the snow. What do you think he's doing? Is he searching for food? Is he making a sleeping den? Is he sharpening his claws? Or is he marking territory? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4 beavers?
Oh, gosh.
Put you right back in the game.
We are already ready with number 1.
And that's absolutely correct for 30 points. And we got a game on our hands. Yes, indeed. In all honesty, he was actually digging for food buried by our cameraman, but it's not unusual for foxes to bury surplus food under rocks and in crannies when food is more abundant. Good, terrific. Okay, 70 to 90.
We're getting
So we're going back over to our monkey business now, back over to the beetles now. It's your chance to really secure a lead, okay? Here we go. You're going to be looking at a Magellanic penguin. There he is, digging a hole in the ground. Why do Magellanic penguins dig holes in the ground? Are they looking for roots? Are they digging for water? Or are they building a nest underground? Or are they burying waste underground? Looking for roots, digging for water, building a nest underground, or burying waste underground?
It looked really weird. I don't know what do you guys think? Okay,
1, 2,
we
3,
have our
4.
answer, and we think the
Beatles have been very sharp so
team,
far.
Michael and Dana, think it is number 2, numéro 2, digging for water.
Oh,
is
I know what that
wrong.
means.
Oh,
It could be
no.
wild guess time. Do you want to risk it? Because if
Wild
you
guess?
blow it, they're going to take it?
Oh, well, I think so because they only. Yeah, we will.
Okay, they are. They want to try and put it out of reach of the beavers.
Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a headache. There's not much time left, kids. We have to get
And
going.
the wild guess
I
is...
think it's number 3, building a nest underground.
Oh, good guess, because you're right, Beatles. That's right, Beatles, yes. The Magellanic penguin builds its nests in the ground on the islands of Patagonia in the Pacific Ocean. And guess what? We have time for some catnips now, folks.
Yay!
You've been fast enough that we're going to move into the catnip round, a couple of fast ones for you. Remember, one answer is worth 30 points. If you hit the buzzer, you get the first answer, okay? Now wait for the whole question and be aware that if you're wrong, you lose 10 points, okay? Listen up, both teams. Here we go. In which of the following countries did the goldfish originate? Was it China or Bolivia? Okay, the beavers are number 1 there. What do you say?
China?
China is correct, yes, for 30 points. Catnip number 1. Okay, 100 to 110, a very close game. Catnip number 2 coming up. Here we go. Listen very closely. Which of the following animals is sterile and cannot be used to breed? Is it the mule or the ass? Again, the beaver is very quick on the buzzer.
The mule?
The mule is correct. 130 points, and we have a brand new champion. That's the end of our game today. And we have had a lot of contests here before, but boy, this was definitely one of the hottest ones I have ever seen. 130 to 110. The Beatles, at the last moment, losing out to the Beavers. And of course, that was sort of prophesied by our limerick earlier in the evening. And of course, the Beavers would eat the Beatles, although they didn't really eat you that badly, okay? Congratulations to both teams. Terrific job. Boy, what's the key to your success, Linda? What do your Beavers have that the Beatles didn't have?
Decided that during one of our little breaks, we'd go out and sharpen our brains, so we did it.
Good stuff. Okay,
decided to come back.
Faster
Joe,
hand reflexes.
you were sort of answering those last couple of questions, weren't you? Now, were you guessing, or were those right
I don't know,
on?
Joe, what were you doing?
The last one I guessed at.
He guessed the last one. Well, that's the name of the
Whoa.
game, wild guess, you know. Beatles, congratulations. Mairlyn, you guys did a great job.
I thought I had a wonderful team, and I think the only thing wrong was our hands just weren't like really quite fast enough.
Yeah, that is part of the
we-
deal. Those
we
guys
were
were
great
very
team.
quick. I'll
Really
tell you.
good team.
Did you guys have the answers in your head?
Yeah, some.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How about our studio audience? How many of you knew those questions, the answers to the questions, hey?
Oh, come
One.
Hands up.
Oh,
A few of
couple
them.
did,
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure that I did either, so that was kind of tough. Very, very tough indeed. But congratulations to all of you. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, studio audience, for being here. It was wonderful to have you. And I'll tell you, they're going to be hard-pressed to beat this kind of a game because, man, oh, man, it was really, really a tight one. So thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you at
Thank
home
you, Neil.
for joining us today. And we'll see you very soon on Wild Guess. Remember, when you want to have fun, take a wild guess, okay? Congratulations, guys. Good stuff. Way to go. Good stuff, Dana. Good work. There we go. Mike, Good